My very first start, we had a fire on start, so I just didn't start off very well. So it was like the instructor telling me to get out. The fire was on his side. I couldn't see what it was, but he's shutting down the engine and telling me to jump out and all that sort of stuff. But back in those days, we had a spare aircraft, so we just went from one to another and went flying anyway. So and I had because they were in storage for so long time, we used to have a lot of, not a lot I guess, but we occasionally had fires internally into the avionics. They were in storage somewhere up in Sydney for a number of years before they were brought back into service, and the dust and everything in there used to sort of catch fire, I think. But towards the end of the life, the Wessex, towards the end of their service, they started having major engine problems, and luckily I got posted before all that started happening. I've had an engine failure in a Sea King. We were doing some sling loading practice on the western pad at Nowra. We're picking up four 40-gallon drums full of water on a pallet and a net. So I can't remember how much that weighs, but quite a bit. And just as we've pulled it up into the hover, I'm just about to transition to forward flight. The engines in the Sea King were directly over, the intakes were directly over your head, and both the other pilot and I heard the strange noise, and we looked at each other and thought that's not right. Something's about to happen here. And sure enough, one of the engines just failed quite fast and quickly, and so down to half the power we normally had. So we had to get rid of this load because so we ditched the load. You just use a button on the cyclic that gets rid of it and just drops it away from the helicopter, and you're instantly lighter and you can fly away. And we came around and did a running landing. The 4 44-gallon drums full of water ended up in some poor farmer's paddock. I only just missed a set of power lines, so it didn't work out too bad. And we got the aircraft back, no problems at all.